I was watching this Nick Cage movie, um, in M's Discord, um, called "The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent." I fucking love that title. I fucking, like we're basically like a Nick Cage cult. Nick Cage, the actor, Nicolas Cage, famous actor. um, and every time I would like, it must have gotten less funny by now, but it hasn't to me. Every time Nick Cage does a movie, his like fucking faces are fucking ridiculous. And so I like find the right moment and I take a snapshot of his face, close up, and I save all of them. I have them all like in my little Nick Cage face collection, and every now and then I'll like post, my favorite faces during and after the movie. But it's a jolly old time. Uh, I should have. Let's see if I can do this. I should have pulled up a picture. This is one of my. Let me show you a picture, because I don't know how else to end this bit. So I actually have this picture saved, and I can pull it up straight up for you. Zoom in, and what are we on? Desktop one. This picture from The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, starring Nick Cage. Ah, shit. Okay, let me do that again. Display two. Ignore the chat. So that's an example of, I don't know. I just love that picture so much. It's equally as serious as it is metaphoric, right? Like he's like looking at himself, as it is hilarious because it's Nick Cage and his face. Um, but what else have I been doing? So I've been watching movies, playing games. I'm very excited to have played D&D for the first time with Dasra, my dear friend Dasra, DMing, being the dungeon master, hosting the game. It's so much fun. It's so much fun. I was either just being myself or really in a character. I was probably just myself because I'm a jackass. But I was acting like a jackass through my character in the game. Every little thing pissed me off. And there was this character that Dasper wrote called Morbin, like it's Morbin time. And he was a fucking prick. He's a fucking prick, and nobody can change my mind about it. This character, this NPC, who was supposed to help us through the D&D quest, was a fucking prick. I was like plotting and trying to murder this fucking guide of ours before the game ended. And spoiler alert, fucking Morbin Time died, just like his movie. Yeah, serves him right for being a fucking prick. And I was so joyous. I was like, I was genuinely happy that this character died. Everybody else didn't think the same, including Nasra, who sort of like created the character, right? Like they were upset, they were sad. I was fucking, elated that fucking Morbin Time died, and they were like, so like what, why is he a prick, right? Like, why didn't you like him? What did he ever do to you, Konata? And I'm like, he kept like doing shit that conflicted with what I wanted to do, right? Like I wanted to do this, and this fucking NPC would like do the opposite or not be helpful in my view. So then Dasperus was like, "You mean you didn't like that this NPC had fucking free will, like a real human being?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I didn't fucking like that this guy had free will. That's exactly what I'm saying." Yeah, I'm this control freak. And whenever like I can't control somebody, hence the fucking trash in the kitchen, I fucking get enraged and I get angry. But like when I can control stuff, like as I'm controlling a situation and everything's in my control, everything's going my way, I could feel how big my fucking cock gets, Like they should do a D&D campaign where like I am in control of everything and we just call it the unbearable weight of my massive cock. That was a long way just to get to that. So stupid.